What if I told you that right now, at this very moment? You're only living at a fraction of what you're truly capable of. Think about it. All the dreams you haven't chased, all the ideas you've doubted, all the power you've hidden away, thinking, maybe one day. But what if one day was today? In this video, we're breaking open the truth. Unlocking your full potential isn't a mystery. It's a decision. And today, you're going to learn how to make it. Before we dive deep, if you're someone who knows deep down they're meant for more, hit that subscribe button. This channel is built for people just like you, dreamers who are ready to become doers. And trust me, your next level starts right here. You don't lose your potential all at once. It dies slowly, quietly, killed by comfort, distraction, and fear. Every time you stay silent when you should speak. Every time you delay your dreams for later. Every time you let fear sit behind the wheel. It's not that you're not capable. It's that you've been tricked into thinking good enough is enough. But here's a secret. Your full potential hates comfort zones. It lives on the other side of risk, effort, and doing the hard things no one else wants to. Most people think success comes from talent. Wrong, it comes from discipline. Motivation feels good, but it fades. Discipline is what shows up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is waking up when you're tired, working when you're scared, believing when no one else claps for you. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're voting for your future self. And here's the kicker. Discipline compounds over time. Like interest in a bank, the small wins, the tiny steps, they don't just add up, they multiply. You're not just the product of your choices. You're the product of your environment. Who you hang out with, what you listen to, what you consume daily. If you're surrounded by people who play small, gossip, and settle, guess what you'll do? But if you build an environment of growth, mentors, challenges, learning, your potential skyrockets. Audit your environment today, ruthlessly, because your dreams are too big to survive in small-minded spaces. Here's something you need to know. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every person you admire has failed, not once, dozens, hundreds of times. Steve Jobs got fired from Apple, the company he built. Oprah was told she was unfit for television. Michael Jordan missed over 9,000 shots in his career. And yet, they kept going. Why? Because successful people don't fear failure. They use it. They squeeze every lesson from it. The real failure is not falling. It's refusing to get up. Every time you fail and get back up, you sharpen yourself. You get stronger, smarter, tougher. You're not your mistakes. You're the lessons you choose to learn from them. So many dreams die in the graveyard of overthinking. I'm not ready yet. What if it's not perfect? What if I mess up? Newsflash. You're never going to be fully ready. And that's the point. Clarity comes from action, not from thought. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to move. To take the first messy, imperfect, slightly terrified step. Because motion creates momentum. The more you act, the clearer your path becomes. Waiting for the perfect time is like waiting for a ship at the airport. It's never coming. One of the biggest traps is focusing only on outcomes. You post a project online, no likes. You start a business, no sales. You try a new habit, no instant transformation. And you think, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But listen carefully. The first results are always invisible. It's like planting seeds. For a long time, it looks like nothing is happening. But underground, roots are growing. Strength is building. The real magic is happening where you can't see it yet. Trust the process. Honor the effort, even when the world doesn't notice yet. Because results don't define you. Consistency does. The truth is, the people who change their lives, and the world, are not the ones who avoid discomfort. They're the ones who lean into it. Growth doesn't feel like a celebration. It feels like confusion, frustration, doubt, fear. But that's good news, because every time you feel uncomfortable, You're stretching yourself beyond your old limits. Think of it like a muscle. When you work out, you tear tiny fibers so they rebuild stronger. Without discomfort, there's no strength. Without challenge, there's no evolution. Success is not about feeling good all the time. It's about doing what matters, even when it's hard. You might think, I'll start when I'm ready, when the timing is right. But here's the reality. There will never be a perfect moment. Never a day when fear disappears. Never a time when all stars align. Waiting for perfect timing is just another form of fear, a disguised comfort zone. The real question is, will you act even when you're scared? Even when it's messy? Most people live on pause. They hit snooze on their dreams, year after year, decade after decade. And one day they wake up not with memories, but regrets. The ones who win are the ones who move while they're scared, while they're uncertain, while they're imperfect. Because action beats perfection. Every single time. When you're chasing a dream, it can feel like you're getting nowhere. You push and still feel stuck. But here's what's wild. Most breakthroughs happen right after people feel like giving up. The problem is, most people quit 5 minutes before the miracle. You're likely closer than you think. Closer to the breakthrough. Closer to the person you're becoming. Imagine if you could see how close you really are. Would you still stop? Or would you fight a little harder? Push a little longer? Trust this. The small steps you take today are compounding, even if you can't see the results yet. Here's a simple rule. Every single day, do at least one thing that makes you uncomfortable. Speak up when you usually stay quiet. Try the thing you've been scared to try. Show up even when you doubt yourself. Tiny discomforts daily lead to massive transformations yearly. You don't build courage all at once. You build it one brave moment at a time. Success isn't a giant leap. It's thousands of tiny steps you dared to take. So don't aim to be fearless. Aim to be courageous in spite of fear. If you're still here, it's not by accident. You know you're meant for more. You feel it burning inside you. Don't ignore it. Don't silence it. That fire inside you, it's your future calling you forward. So here's what you need to do. Right after this video, not tomorrow, now, pick one action. One small move outside your comfort zone. Send that message. Make that call. Start that project. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. And if this video shook something awake inside you, tell me in the comments. What's one bold step you'll take today? Smash that like button if you're ready to live louder, bigger, braver. Subscribe for more powerful mindset shifts, because this is just the beginning. Your future is waiting, not in your comfort zone, but in your courage. And your courage starts right now. Blast off.